Stop what you're thinking about for a second and consider this. What is a moment? It's a measurement of time, that's for sure. This moment, that moment, this very moment. But all of them are also only moments if you remember them, probably unlike any of the moments that I've just mentioned. These are periods of time that also become significant, though, long after they've happened. The moment you fell in love, the moment you got that dream job, and the moment you finally got the recognition you always felt you deserved.
I thank you all for this amazing award tonight.
Or perhaps just as significantly, the moment Ja Morant dunked on Aaron Baines in December 2019 as the Grizzlies beat the Suns.
But Ja Morant did this. Let's look at Ja Morant after a switch. Aaron Baines is on him, and yaga!
I'm Forkast's Joel Flynn, and this is Moments in NFT History. In fact, in this episode, we are quite literally talking about moments.
Shoot 38% from downtown. Here comes LBJ!
Moments turned into NFTs by one of the most significant collaborations in the world of blockchain between the National Basketball Association, the NBA, and giants of their own world, Dapper Labs.
Since I'm his biggest fan, I own every single one of his NBA Top Shot moments.
Me too. I have his behind the back, step back, triple.
I have his swat off the backboard into a jam on the other side.
His overtime forcing fadeaway jumper in the playoffs.
Ankle breaker at the top of the key into a two-hand slam.
Adweek called that commercial from January 2022 a look at the future of fandom, which NBA Top Shot has firmly put itself at the center of. Before looking at that future, though, let's look back at how exactly these video clips became NFTs. NBA Top Shot was first announced at the end of July 2019. Because of the collaboration with Dapper Labs, speculation had been that the NFT would use Ethereum. Instead, though, it was minted on a proprietary blockchain, Flow. Flow was built deliberately by Dapper Labs for NFTs, which it said was more efficient and more developer-friendly than alternatives like Ethereum. Katie Tedman, head of partnerships and marketing at Dapper Labs, later said the NBA was a natural fit for the blockchain space, given its avid fan base of collectors, spectacular product, and of course its global reach. The big challenge, she added, is to create something that is worthy of being a fully licensed product, and I believe we have done that. In a press release at launch, the NBA said they believed their new NFTs would become coveted digital collectibles for basketball fans around the world. And boy, were they right. By March 2021, less than 2 years after launch, people had spent more than $230 million, the majority of this just a month before in February. That had seen more money spent on Top Shot tokens than in the entire NFT industry combined, ever. This chart gives you an idea of just how big we are talking here. According to CryptoSlam founder Randy Wazinger, this was the exact moment NFTs officially went mainstream and were here to stay. By May, people like the New York Times were already reporting on a trend among NBA players, taunting their opponents with calls of "put that on Top Shot" during the games. Alright, so let's come back to that Ja Morant dunk in December 2019. Probably one that Aaron Baines didn't forget for a while from the looks of it. But let's talk about the moment itself. This, according to some, is the moment NFTs went mainstream. Not the dunk, memorable though of course it was. Rather, the moment a guy called Jonathan Bales got together with a bunch of his friends in January 2021 to pay $35,000 for it, though just a couple of months later that was being touted for triple. Bales subsequently wrote on a blog post about this purchase in which he tried to convince readers that NFTs were the future. The blog itself was quoted by some on Twitter as the reason they got into NBA Top Shot. But whether it was the blog, whether it was that Ja Morant dunk, or anything else, the bottom line is that NBA Top Shot will go down as perhaps one of the most vital components in the legacy of the NFT industry.